The Rum of the Mist show that you are currently tuned into will begin in about 5 minutes. Until then, enjoy this wonderful tune.
Why does a good man have to die? Another piece of shit to be born. Reasons unheard of tearing my flesh. My heart is ripped, my soul is torn.
What's a mustache ride?
What is up, guys? Chris Stolle here. Welcome to After Hours. This is our comedy show where we just turn around and try to make each other laugh, pick a subject topic, and just never stick to it, basically like all other Realm of the Mist shows. Joining to me tonight is my Philly brother from another mother, Eric Batista Sr.
Howdy, yo.
From way up in the Great White North near Kilkenny, Venus.
Hey.
And all the way from Niagara Falls, New York.
You can call it what it is, Chris. Northern Occupied Canada. Southern Occupied Canada.
Southern Occupied Canada. Keith Zepp. And tonight, we're talking about really dumb shit that you could look up online.
Anybody got a keyword to start with?
I actually just looked up dumb facts, and I'm on one now.
Okay.
And actually, it just made me think of Brian and Obama. And it said, in an average lifetime, the average American receives 31 prank phone calls.
That seems awfully low.
Right?
Yeah.
I think
Nowadays, you got. Don't forget, you got people nowadays that got this app on the phone that it'll bring up a fake number that they see on their phone while you're calling them. Yep, that's
My
new
God.
prank thing.
I remember that when I was a kid, prankdialer.com. And, like, you can literally call them, and you came to my house to kick my dog. Like, you even get that prank call and everything. It was fucking great.
No,
But you had to pay, like...
People call me with that shit all the time.
Really? People still do that?
Uh-huh.
Oh, it's worse now.
Wow. Oh, my God. I guess I'm...
Because every time they call, it comes up a different number. I mean, I think I must have had it had to be 20 times, like, within an hour. I just block them now.
Well, does Pico calling or the electric company calling and you get an somebody from India turning around, hello, my name is Steve. This is not a solicitation call. Does that count as a prank call?
Borderline,
I love the ones that call me and are like, hello, we'd like to speak to you about your student loans. And I'm like, I don't have any student loans.
Would you like some?
No, thank you. That's the reason I joined the military.
Yeah, don't they pay for your schooling?
Uh-huh. Montgomery GI Bill.
Oh, here's another fun fact for you. Fortune cookies are actually invented in America in the early 1900s.
Yep.
That is fact. I think the recipe for fortune cookies, if I understand correctly, was from China, but the whole entire idea of putting like a fortune in it and shit was Americans.
I mean, it's just a wonton cookie. That's it.
No, they're made of completely different things, I think. One's more sugar-based and one's more flour-based. But okay, so this is just funny because I have a funny story to go with this, and like they literally these are like dumb everyday stupid facts, right? I'm already on number 12, and there's only it only caught my interest because I'm like I have a story relevant. So honey is the only food that doesn't spoil, and like you guys have to look this up, but you need to look up bog butter because that hasn't spoiled in like 10,000 years, and people still eat that.
Bog butter, as in like a swamp.
Yeah. It's like Scandinavian or something tradition that they used to like ball up their butter into like huge balls and put it in the bog so it wouldn't rot or anything. And they're actually digging up a bunch of these like gooey, fatty looking things from bogs, actually eating them.
From Wikipedia, bog butter refers to an ancient waxy substance found buried in peat bogs, particularly in Ireland and Great Britain. Likely an old method of making and preserving butter. Some tested lumps of bog butter were made of dairy products, while others were meat-based.
And they taste like cheese, apparently.
I mean, it basically is cheese. Just
right?
Really, really aged cheese.
So honey's got bog butter in the running for the only food that doesn't spoil, because people can still eat this 10,000-year-old butter.
I need to send that that article to my friend Ulrich.
Yeah.
You guys don't understand. He is a professor of archaeology that specifically studies medieval England.
Oh, he's gonna love that.
He probably already knows about it.
Does he reference Game of Thrones?
He's more likely to reference Tolkien than Game of Thrones usually.
I know, I had to pick on the college course thing that we just talked about on It Had to Be Said. Alright, what other useless little facts can we pick up out of this?
Oh my god, so you know what the dot over the I is called?
Crap, I used to know this.
Oh my god. It's called a tittle.
Oh my god, I had a friend in Colorado named Tittles. Now it makes total fucking sense.
Okay, so I'm coming across this one too, and it made me think of like a few other animals. But a snail can sleep for 3 years, and immediately I thought of a koala that sleeps for 99% of its life, or it eats for 99% of its life and sleeps, and like spends 1% of its life trying to look for a mate aimlessly, and if it doesn't find one, it just goes back to sleep. And I think pandas sleep a lot too.
Teenagers.
And what are those bugs that hibernate for like 19 years, and then like they just sprout out of the ground one year? Yeah, those things. Those things sleep for 19 years.
Those things, they're waking up this year in like Pennsylvania and the lower parts of New York and everything. There's a whole brood of them that's waking up this year. This summer's going to be wild.
Oh my god, I remember this one year, like I think it was like 2015. They had a caterpillar fucking, oh my god, infestation. They were everywhere. Like we had tinfoils on trees, and like you'd walk down the street and it was literally everywhere. You couldn't avoid them. It was like crunch, crunch, crunch. Like it was terrifying.
Yeah, when they cocooned and became butterflies, I bet it was beautiful.
Oh fuck no, I hate butterflies. Like the worst fucking bug in the world is a moth.
Is a moth technically a butterfly?
No.
I don't know. Do you ever look at those things though? Like if they were to have like a species, like a demon species that crawled out of hell and was given wings and like was like 2 inches long, it would look like a fucking moth.
Are you kidding me? The scariest thing on this fucking planet is a camel spider.
No.
I think you mean the what is this called?
The ones that look like fucking face huggers that are out in fucking Afghanistan and shit.
Don't they have giant cockroaches there too?
No. The scariest spider in existence is the Goliath bird eater.
Yeah, but the Goliath bird eater, isn't that basically a tarantula? Like they're basically harmless even though they're scary looking?
The fucking things eat birds.
Wow.
It could take down a falcon.
And
Jesus Christ.
honestly, if we want to talk terrifying things in the insect world, the tarantula hawk.
Grasshoppers.
Grasshoppers aren't bad.
Are you,
Oh, let's see, tarantula hawk.
anything that attacks in swarms are fucking terrifying. And, like, moths seem to do that. Grasshoppers seem to do that. What else attacks in swarms? Yeah, mosquitoes do that. Like, it's not just, like, not just one predator. Like, I mean, one spider you could step on, but now imagine there's 50 of them. Like, you're not gonna be able to get rid of them all in one stomp.
8-legged freaks.
Spiders don't even scare me. I'm like one of the people that are like,
I remember that.
oh, don't kill the spider.
Fuck that.
Spider
Kill it
live.
with fire. Burn down the house and move.
Yeah. No, spiders eat all the other bugs that I don't like, so they can stay. I was trying to make a spider nest in my back for a spider to live on, and like sit on top of my like mirror, but it didn't move in there.
Fucking, but wasp. I think we can all sit here and agree. It doesn't matter like what kind of bug bugs you the most. The wasp is the asshole of the insect kingdom.
Yeah, those things attack in swarms. Like once one stings you, that lets go of like some kind of hormone or something, and the others will
Aroma.
attack you. Yeah.
Perfume aroma. That's what they said. Actually, that was just over on the weekend. They were talking about that.
Here you go, guys. That's tarantula hawk.
What is? What are you sending it to Facebook Messenger?
No, I'm screen sharing.
Oh, you're screen sharing. All I'm seeing is Eric's workout routine.
You can see that?
Yeah, Platt
Better?
Fitness.
Now you can you see it?
Oh my God, it's like a carpenter ant on steroids.
So much worse.
Wow.
So there's this thing called the Schmidt Pain Index that some dude went out and got himself stung and bitten by a ton of different insects to describe how powerful they were. And the researcher described the pain as immediate, excruciating, unrelenting pain that simply shuts down one's ability to do anything except scream
Nice.
from being stung by a tarantula hawk.
Wow.
Pretty much the only thing you can do is lay down and cry.
But what is the purpose? Like, it's supposed to be a comedy show, and I'm learning something. What is the purpose of the thing? Like, is it protection? Are they jerks like wasps that just like to fucking hurt people? You know, or what? What is the function of it?
It is a wasp that hunts spiders. So I would assume that yes, it's a jerk.
Oh my God. Okay, so here is probably the most interesting fact we'll have all night. But hunting unicorns is legal in Michigan.
Hunting unicorns is legal in Michigan. Dude, there we go. Let's look up stupid fucking laws.
Yeah, so it says Lake Superior State University of Michigan offers a unicorn hunting license.
Chris, you're gonna love
Unsurprisingly-
this.
I'm listening.
Check the first result.
Official site, yeah. Yeah, well, there's our target while Venus is telling us about it. There's our target for the night. And we can hit all 50 fucking states. And international.
Anybody want to pick her first state?
Hold on.
Pennsylvania.
California.
Oh, California. There you go. So before you read it, though, Venus, what were you saying?
Oh, I totally got off that now. I'm already on something else.
Oh, okay. That works. California prison workers will no longer be allowed to have sex with inmates.
Starting off strong. Film
Here we
producers
go.
must have permission from a pediatrician before filming a child under the age of 1 month.
Yep.
I have one for Alaska here. Alaska's most popular porn search is hentai porn.
That doesn't sound like a dumb law. That just sounds like a weird random fact.
Right.
It is, but it works.
It is unlawful to let your dog pursue a bear or bobcat at any time.
In San Jose and Sunnyvale, it is illegal for grocery stores to provide plastic bags. Isn't the whole state moving toward that now?
Well, yeah. I mean, fucking isn't that law right now? Like, you're not allowed to use a plastic straw.
I think so.
Isn't that like punishable by like castration, death, and loss of your firstborn child?
I think that's a little extreme, but probably subject to a fine.
I like my way better.
You may only throw a frisbee at the beach in Los Angeles County, California, with the lifeguard's permission. Animals are banned from mating publicly within 1,500 feet of a tavern, school, or place of worship.
What the fuck? No. God doesn't approve.
See, all the rest of them have like this full text of the law thing, except for that one.
Right.
No context. Bathhouses are against the law.
Sunshine is guaranteed to the masses.
It is the Sunshine State.
Yeah.
It is a misdemeanor to shoot any kind of game from a moving vehicle unless the target is a whale?
But well, I kind of get where they're coming from with that. Like, people are automatically thinking moving vehicle is a car. I think it's back when they were allowing whale hunting.
Define whale.
Whales. Back when whale hunting was a thing.
Well, like, can you shoot an orca?
No.
Back then, when you were allowed to hunt
It's not
whales,
technically
yes.
a whale.
Whoa.
Back then, it was considered a whale.
Yeah, it is still. It's a mammal.
No, it's a mammal, but it's considered a dolphin, not a whale.
So, did you know that most tuna has dolphin in it? You have to specifically look for tuna with a no dolphin writing on it.
Yeah, albacore.
Oh, the oldest your mom joke was discovered on a 3,500-year-old Babylonian tablet.
Women may not drive in a house coat. What is a house coat?
That's like a fucking like a robe in a sense.
No.
Nightgown.
No. Oh, this is bad for self-driving cars. No vehicle without a driver may exceed 60 miles an hour.
The 29th of May is officially Put a Pillow on Your Fridge Day.
Dude, there's so many dumb ones for fucking days. It makes no sense.
If you lift a kangaroo's tail off the ground, it can't hop.
All right, anybody want to pick another state?
Pennsylvania. Let's see how dumb our state is.
I mean, have you seen some of the city names?
Oh, I've seen. But again,
No.
Philadelphia's in Pennsylvania, and we're responsible for all this mess. So yeah, let's see what this says.
Minister forbidden from performing marriages when either the bride or groom is drunk.
Well, that would mean like half the marriages in Pennsylvania would not be happening.
Yeah, because they get drunk in Philadelphia and they go fly out to Las Vegas, Nevada, get married out there, drunk off their butts, and then come back to throw the party.
No more than 2 packages of beers at a time may be purchased unless you are buying from an official beer distributor.
That's definitely been changed because they pretty much gotten rid of the beer distributors.
No, they didn't.
No, they didn't. They're still
Really?
there. There's just very few far between.
Yeah, you gotta find them. I know where 2 are.
But that's what I mean. They kind of phased them out, especially now that you're fucking buying beer at supermarkets.
They're just trying to dig into the profit that the number of beer distributors make.
True.
It is contrary to Pennsylvania law to discharge a gun, cannon, revolver, or other explosive weapon at a wedding.
Oh, well. There goes my plans for my next wedding.
All liquor stores must be run by the state.
State stores.
Yep.
It is illegal to have over 16 women live in a house together because that constitutes a brothel.
Oh.
Motorized vehicles
Wow.
may not be sold on Sundays.
That's stupid.
It is illegal to sleep on top of a refrigerator outdoors.
You may not catch a fish with your hands.
Mhm. Billy goats urinate on their own heads to smell more attractive to females.
There you go. Any motorist driving along country road at night must stop every mile and set up a rocket signal. Wait 10 minutes for the road to be cleared of livestock and continue.
Wow. If Pinocchio says my nose will grow, it will cause a paradox.
You may not catch a fish by any body part except the mouth. Okay.
What if you're spearfishing?
A special cleaning ordinance bans housewives from hiding dirt and dust under a rug in a dwelling. Dynamite is not to be used to catch fish.
You may not sing in a bathtub. Every person on this panel would be in jail right now.
I don't sing in the bathtub. I sing in the shower.
Is your shower a standalone shower, or does it have a bathtub shower combination?
My shower is actually a standalone shower.
Okay.
The entire first floor of my house is handicap accessible.
Oh, okay.
And the house came
Pardon?
that way.
Heart attacks are more likely to happen on a Monday.
I can understand why.
Though you, though you do not need a fishing license to fish on your own land, but a hunting license is required to hunt on your own land.
Fireworks
stores may not sell fireworks to Pennsylvania residents. I could buy them. You couldn't.
A person is not eligible to become governor if he or she has participated in a duel.
Well, fuck it. I'm out.
Any motorist who sights a team of horses coming toward them must pull well off the road, cover his car with a blanket or canvas that blends with the countryside, and let the horses pass.
I'm reading something here, and it's from the state of Delaware. They say a man 22 years old threw his semen, that's correct, on a shopper.
Nice.
Why?
Oh, God!
This is real.
Did you guys hear it on the
Guys.
news? Did you guys hear it on the news today about the guy? I forget where he's from, but he got arrested for animal cruelty because he got evicted from his apartment and he didn't take his fish with him.
No.
A
saw,
single fish, 6-inch fish. It was left behind, and he got arrested and put in jail for not feeding his fish.
I actually saw someone get arrested in Ontario for forcibly smoking making their cat smoke weed.
All right, let's see how dumb my state is.
Well, that's a foregone conclusion.
It is illegal to congregate in public with 2 or more people while each wearing a mask or any face covering which disguises your identity.
How many Muslims live out there? Look, I'm not trying to be
Wow.
mean. It's just the ones that wear the full fucking face shield ones.
Yeah, I can see why where that could become a problem. It might be on the books, but it's definitely not enforced as far as I know.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? Like,
Have you ever been
Like,
to BookCon?
No, I've been to New York City proper, and I've been to Oswego.
I was like, well, by the wording of this law, conventions are illegal.
Technically.
Oh, while trying to find a cure for AIDS, the Mayo Clinic
Halloween
makes
is
glow-in-the-dark
illegal.
cats.
While trying to look for a
Halloween.
cure for AIDS, what?
While trying to find a cure for AIDS, the Mayo Clinic made glow-in-the-dark cats.
Glow in the dark cats.
Yeah,
I kind of want a glow in the dark cat.
right? Oh, you can adopt
I feel like the
pets
novelty
from
would wear
Chernobyl.
off after it scares the shit out of you the second time.
Somebody turn out that light. I'm trying to sleep. In New York, adultery is still a crime. As it should
A
be.
fine of $25 can be levied for flirting.
Shit. Well,
It is against the law to throw a ball at someone's head for fun. Yet most other places call that assault.
yeah.
A small child could swim through the veins of a blue whale.
This one's probably the best one I've seen. A penalty for jumping off of a building is death.
I love those ones. Don't open the electrical thing. If you do, it's a $50 fine. It's like, yeah, no, it's one like, and it says causes death, but then you get a fine on top of that.
New Yorkers cannot dissolve a marriage for
Irreconcilable.
irreconcilable differences unless they both agree to it.
I can
Oh,
say
so-
my wife's already agreeing with it.
A person
So
may
Bin
not.
Laden.
A
Sorry.
person may not walk around on Sundays with an ice cream cone in his or her pocket.
Bin Laden's death was announced on May 1st, 2011. Hitler's death was announced on May 1st, 1945.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Woman may go topless in public provided it is not being used as a business.
Nice.
Wow.
You got a permit for those?
While riding in an elevator, one must talk to no one and fold his hands while looking toward the door.
That's it. That works for antisocial people everywhere.
I have my keys.
You may
You
not,
may not
smoke.
smoke.
Go ahead.
You may not smoke within 100 feet
Wait.
of an entrance to a public building.
100 feet in New York is like. You have to move. You have to go to Jersey to smoke.
Slippers are not to be worn after 10 p.m.
So a woman once tried to commit suicide by jumping off the Empire State Building. She jumped from the 86th floor, but was blown back into the 85th floor by a gust of wind.
Uh-oh, they're coming for leggings. It is illegal for a woman to be on the street wearing body-hugging clothing.
And what state's that in?
New York.
Really?
Citizens may not greet each other by putting one's thumb to their nose and wiggling the fingers. God.
See if I can find my specific city. Nope.
Well, go back. Hold on. Go down to Staten Island. Yeah, I want to see this. It is illegal for a father to call his son a faggot or queer in an effort to curb girly behavior. Wow, they actually made that a law.
I could have brought them. I could have brought three tickets.
There's a story behind this one. On Staten Island, you may only water your lawn if the hose is held in your hand.
There's definitely a story behind that one.
I was 232, and I think you guys were 132. You were down in 100. You guys were in section 132 when I was in 232. You were down below. You were in the lower level. Lower level. Told you
You
127.
must acknowledge a supreme being before being able to hold public office.
I think we're past plastic where the dirt will come up to, but
The Blue Bonnet is the official song of the state flower.
No
It is
idea.
illegal to sell one's eye.
This is Texas.
A program has been created in the state that attempts to control the weather.
I watched. Hold on.
Up to a felony charge can be levied for promoting the use of or owning more than 6 dildos. Venus, Texas is coming after you.
Can you repeat that, please?
Eric's back. Up to,
No, I heard it. I heard it.
Venus has disappeared.
Yeah, I think we lost her.
What?
Yep.
But
We
I
lost Venus.
got.
Did we go over the 45 minutes?
No, not yet. We'll keep going. Maybe she'll come back in. It might be her phone died or something.
It is illegal for one to shoot a buffalo from the second story of a hotel.
It is illegal to milk another person's cow.
That just sounds like a euphemism.
I was just about to say that. I wonder if it's really a cow they were milking.
A recently passed anti-crime law requires criminals to give their victims 24 hours notice, either orally or in writing, to explain the nature of the crime to be committed.
Oh, Jesus Christ. See, these are ones that I kind of question. Like, either they're very, very out of date laws that obviously have been debunked over the years, or that it's just proof that this is not totally legit. Because homosexual behavior is a misdemeanor offense. There's plenty of homosexuals and gay pride in Texas. I don't think that law really exists.
Class C misdemeanor, Acts 1973, 63rd leg, effective January 1st, 1974.
Amended by Acts in 1993.
September 1st, 1994.
So yeah, it was amended. It's an older law. It's no longer in effect. I like the ones that are the dumb laws that are still in effect, that nobody knows are laws. You ever look those up?
Mm-hmm. The entire Encyclopedia Britannica is banned in Texas because it contains a formula for making beer at home.
Nice. Now I want a copy of the Encyclopedia Britannica. I want to find that.
Well, making beer at home is pretty easy. It's hops, water, barley, and I know it. It's on the tip of my tongue. I'm a mead guy, not a beer guy, so I know how to make mead. Fuck it, I can't remember. Whatever.
It is illegal to take more than 3 sips of beer at a time while standing.
Challenge accepted.
Is it the beds are open? That one.
I don't understand that one. When two trains meet each other at a railway crossing, each shall come to a full stop, and neither shall proceed until the other has gone.
That's like not even possible.
Right. Whoop, back down.
Are we talking?
Back down.
are
Go
we
back
talking-
down.
What?
Scroll back down. Into the city laws. Go down.
Which one?
Go down. Where's it at? All right, stop. There it is. Dallas. It is illegal to possess realistic dildos.
On the subject, did you know that there is a company out there that will send you a mold kit that you can make a dildo of your own penis?
My ex-wife when she was still with me, tried to talk me into doing that exact thing for her. To which my response is, it's sitting right here, live and in the flesh. What the fuck do you need a mole for?
I mean, there's definitely a market for it for military guys.
Eric, are you driving with the window open?
No. It's called I'm getting a hydro massage.
It's noisy.
Very noisy.
I don't know why I'm trying to scroll on your screen. I just realized I'm doing that. It is illegal to dust any public building with a feather duster.
Say what?
This is Texas. Dumb laws.
It's a city law. It's a city law, not a state law. Oh. Here's a good one, guys.
Jersey.
No, we're gonna look up dumb criminals.
Okay, criminals.
That is so loud. Ow.
That's because I set the range. For my
Well, that's what I was gonna say, Eric. It might be smart that while you're not talking, maybe you should mute your mic, and then just unmute it when you want to speak. You'll still be able to hear us, so you hear all the silly shit, but that way we're not picking up all the feedback. You know what I mean? I mean, it's quiet right now, so you ain't got to worry about it, but if that thing kicks on again, maybe do it that way.
Well, the dumb criminals link isn't working, so yeah, let's hit New Jersey.
Google. Oh, Jesus. New Jersey. Drivers must warn those who they pass on highways before they do so.
Honk honk.
Yeah, right.
Spray paint may not be sold without a posted sign warning juveniles of the penalty for creating graffiti.
Handcuffs may not be sold to minors.
All motorists must honk before passing another car, bicyclist, skater, or even a skateboarder.
It is illegal to wear a bulletproof vest while committing a murder.
Oh, this one's definitely got to be an old one.
One must yield a phone line to the person if it is an emergency. That's definitely an old one.
This is definitely an old one.
Yeah, it is illegal to delay or detain a homing pigeon. That one is, I don't know if that's a law, but it's pretty much correct in Jersey. There's no such thing as self-service in New Jersey.
So weird. It is against the law for a man to knit during the fishing season.
I can get behind that law. For many, many reasons. It is against the law to frown at a police officer. Have you met Highway Patrol in New Jersey?
Challenge accepted.
Right? An
In an attempt to foster kindness in the citizens of New Jersey, the month of May is designated Kindness Awareness Month.
Yeah, because Jerseyites are so kind.
If you have been convicted of driving while intoxicated, you may never apply for personalized license plates.
That's kind of weird.
The third Thursday of October is designated as New Jersey Credit Union Day, and citizens of the state should observe the day with appropriate activities and programs.
Okay, I don't understand that. What is appropriate activities and all that to fucking credit unions?
The full text isn't much better.
No, it's not. I'm looking at it right now. For those listening, it basically repeats itself in the full text.
Car dealerships are forbidden from opening on Sunday.
You may not
slurp your soup.
May not pass.
Oh, well, that's Blairstown. That's a city law.
It is illegal to
gonna
throw
say.
ashes on the sidewalk.
There's a story behind that one.
It's absolutely true.
Which
But-
state do you think would have the stupidest law?
I'm automatically thinking Florida or Tennessee, but we will find out in a moment. Guys, we're going to take a quick break just for the commercial break, and we'll be back with some more After Hours and some of the dumbest laws, criminals, and whatever else we find on the internet tonight on After Hours.
Why didn't the Three Little Pigs go in for some kind of flat share scheme?
Does Jesus get to choose which wine he turns it into?
Why don't Sims have the upper body strength to climb out of a swimming pool?
And does everybody really want to be a cat?
I'm Will Baker.
And I'm Alex Prescott.
And if you're the type of person that overthinks these deep philosophical questions, then Think to the Brink is the podcast for you.
From Disney characters to song lyrics, debates to social etiquette, tune in every week for your dose of paralysis by analysis.
All topic suggestions are welcome. If you can think it, we can overthink it. Think to the Brink. Available on all podcast platforms.
Hey everyone, this is John Toll, inviting you to check out War of the Stars, a Star Wars podcast. Each week, me and my co-host Christopher Stolle discuss the news and theories surrounding one of the largest movie franchises in the world. So join us every Wednesday at 8 Eastern as we travel to the galaxy far, far away, right here on Anchor FM and wherever fine podcasts are heard.
When you need CBD, vape juice, or a new mod, go to Vape Scorpion. 10859 Boston Avenue, Philadelphia, PA 116. They are formerly known as East Coast Vapor. They have all your need, all the equipment, all the juice. And hey, watch there. Sit down, enjoy a beer, bring your own, and just hang out with a bunch of cool people. Guys, if you really need your next vape machine, or maybe just want to try a locally made juice, make sure you hit up Vape Scorpion. That's 1085 Boston Avenue, Philadelphia, PA 19116. Or give a call to 215-464-8273. Oh yeah, and make sure you let them know that Run the Mist Entertainment sent you.
All the commercials.
Up, too late. Welcome back, guys. We are back for some more After Hours. It is myself, Keith, and Eric. Unfortunately, we lost Venus. She had to go on a pizza run. So, here we go. We're still digging through some dumb laws, and now we're looking at the great state of Florida.
We're coming for you, Florida man.
I can't believe I just said that with a straight face.
Oh, Florida starts off great. Florida accidentally, with air quotes, banned all computers and smartphones in internet cafes.
Excellent. The term motor vehicle was revised to exclude swamp buggies, deregulating the primary mode of transportation in the state. Wow, you people are fucked.
Repealed. It is illegal for a doctor to ask a patient whether they own a gun.
I can agree with that. It's none of their business.
Well, that one got repealed, so it's no longer a law.
Right, but it's none of their business. It's like, I'm sorry, sir. I have to ask this. Do you own a gun? What does that have to do with my prostate exam? Well,
I
no,
would say
that
I
one.
agree with you. I agree with you on the prostate exam. If they're in there for like mental health counseling,
Yeah, but I mean, I'm sorry. Maybe it's the wording, but I don't think psychiatrist counts the same as like family practitioner as far as doctor is concerned.
there's some of them are still doctors though.
Yeah.
State constitution allows for freedom of speech, a trial by jury, and pregnant pigs not to be confined in cages. That's an interesting segue.
That that really took a left turn quickly. Like, okay, the Constitution allows for freedom of speech. Awesome. Trial by a jury, as it should be. Pregnant pigs can't be in cages. Does that mean Kim Kardashian can go breed out there, out in the fucking wide open fields?
Oh, Jesus.
One may not commit any unnatural acts with another person.
Define unnatural.
Unmarried couples may not commit lewd acts and live together in the same residence.
Oh, good. That literally means I could do all the lewd acts I want, and then afterwards your ass needs to go home. I agree with that law. You're still here? Money's on the dresser.
Oh.
Corrupting the public morals is defined as a nuisance and is declared a misdemeanor offense. Does it define what corrupting the public morals is?
All nuances that tend to annoy the community. So, like, not pulling your pants up. That annoys me.
Yeah, but does it annoy the community or just you?
I am the community.
That has the same level of energy as Judge Dredd.
Wait, stop. There are two great ones there. It is illegal to sell your children. There's got to be a story behind that. And
The doors of all public buildings must open outwards.
It is considered an offense to shower naked.
What? You are not allowed to break more than 3 dishes per day or chip the edges of more than 4 cups or saucers.
That's got to be a law for restaurants, not for houses.
Job opening. Oral sex is illegal. Henceforth,
There's actually a law down in Florida that's stating how many dishes you're allowed to break in a month.
In Florida, oral sex is illegal.
This one's just not fair.
One is about my book bag.
You may not kiss your wife's breasts. Yeah. I'm telling you, there's 2 reasons right there why I'll never move to Florida.
Yeah, my buddy, he goes down to
Okay,
Florida.
What the fuck?
I want to know the story behind this.
Having sexual relations with a porcupine is illegal.
Ah, God.
Oh, you're horny? I'm horny too.
Allegedly.
Listen, it's not being, that's not being horny. You're asking for it. Whew.
Alright, what was the other one we were asking about? Somebody said something about another state.
Hawaii.
Hawaii.
Eric asked for Hawaii.
That one's less a dumb. This one's less a dumb law than a contradiction. In Hawaii, you will be fined for riding in the back of a passenger car without a seatbelt. However, you can ride in the bed of a pickup truck with no safety equipment.
Hey, don't harsh my mellow, bruh.
You may have only one alcoholic drink in front of you at a time. Billboards are outlawed.
That is that is a legitimate law. That is a legitimate law in Hawaii because they don't want you to foul up the scenery.
Yep. All residents may be fined as a result of not owning a boat.
Okay, I should have been fined when I was 6 years old and I lived out there.
Coins are not allowed to be placed in one's ears.
That begs a question. That does beg a question.
You know, this is a very short list.
That's because Hawaii doesn't really stand on a whole bunch of ceremonies on what's legal and illegal.
Well, that's because they have. Yes, I got to remember something. The epidemic out there with people doing what's it? Heroin, very high, ice.
They might be. I don't know.
Yeah, dude.
What are we looking at? Alabama.
Bear wrestling matches are prohibited.
Incestuous marriages are legal.
Ew.
What the hell? And the video becomes demonetized.
What was that?
On my back window. Oh, great.
Huh?
It is
Go ahead.
it is illegal to impersonate a person of the clergy. That
It
just
is
made me
illegal to maim oneself to escape duty. Boogers may not be flicked into the wind.
Yeah, that's somewhat a common sense thing. You must have windshield wipers on your car.
Masks may not be worn in public. Congratulations, Halloween's illegal.
You may not have ice cream, have an ice cream cone in your back pocket at any time.
Well, what's the difference if you got it in your front pocket or your back pocket? Jesus. I'd take that ticket to court arguing that.
There is a story behind the second to last one. It is illegal to wear a fake mustache that causes laughter in church. There is a story there, and I want to know it.
There's a story here.
Men who deflower virgins, regardless of age or marital status, may face up to 5 years in jail. Never fuck a virgin. What
in
state
Auburn,
is it?
Alabama.
Alabama.
Auburn. It's a city law. It's Auburn, Alabama.
Damn, you got to outsource the virgins. So they come back. So they come back no longer virgins, or otherwise ain't no breeding in fucking Alabama. Somebody's got to be the first. Jesus Christ. Go ahead, hit it up. Hit Colorado. Let's see Colorado. I lived out there for 10 years. Let's see how dumb they are. Well, I already know how dumb they are.
One may not mutilate a rock in a state park.
That I can believe because of Garden of the Gods.
Car dealers may not show cars on a Sunday.
That seems to be a very common thing.
It is illegal for liquor stores to sell food or illegal liquor stores to sell food or grocery stores to sell any alcohol except beer that is at most
3.2% alcohol per volume.
Yeah.
That is still active in Colorado too.
No liquor may be sold on Sundays or election days. Repealed in 2008, Colorado residents can now buy alcohol on Sundays.
But not election days.
It is illegal to ride a horse while under the influence. And tags may be ripped off pillows and mattresses.
Throwing missiles at cars is illegal.
I mean, technically a missile is really anything you throw.
Yeah.
With tubular shape.
Keeping a house where unmarried persons are allowed to have sex is prohibited.
Persons may not urinate in public.
But I had to go.
It is permissible to wear a holstered six-gun within city limits except on Sunday, election day, or holidays.
Colorado Springs.
What?
Oh, there you go, Denver. Dog catcher must notify dogs of impounding by posting for 3 consecutive days a notice on a tree in the city park and along a public road running through the said park. You can tell how this episode's going. Well, guys, this is the world we live in, and when we say world, we might as well go ahead and we'll attack some of the world.
Alrighty.
In honor of Venus, who's no longer with us.
Yeah, unfortunately. Oh, she'll hear it later.
Oh, sure she will.
In Calgary, Alberta, it is illegal to buy or sell non-prescription contacts at costume shops.
Huh.
Comic books which depict any illegal acts are banned.
Well, define illegal acts. Fighting is an illegal act.
No criminals.
Well,
If the entire DC and Marvel catalog is gone.
Yeah, right?
For sale signs are not permitted in the windows of moving vehicles.
Uh, It is illegal to eat ice cream on Bank Street on a Sunday.
Margarine producers can't make their margarine yellow.
The fuck?
35% of a radio station's content must be Canadian content.
Wait a minute. You can't drag a dead horse down Yonge Street on a Sunday.
All business signs in the province of Quebec must be predominantly in French.
Yeah.
hey, I know they say it about drinking Jersey water.
Here's why we lost Venus, guys.
Residents are not allowed to have an internet connection faster than 56K. Ha! Yep, that explains it. There's the answer
There's a
right
story behind this one.
Oh.
You may
Well,
not
dude,
pay
Tom-
for 50-cent item with only pennies.
They're putting a restriction on the use of pennies?
You're not allowed to pay for a 50-cent item with only pennies. In Canada. Is there change called, like, pennies, nickels, quarters?
No.
Dimes?
I forget what they call their money.
See, if Venus was here, we'd know. But citizens may not relieve themselves or spit on the street. Bylaws state that no more than 3 what?
I don't know, it just doesn't have anything.
Citizens may not publicly remove bandages.
Oh.
It is illegal to show public affection on a Sunday.
That's sad. Ireland. Wait, is Wales anywhere on there? No, it's not. Damn.
Any person who shall pretend to exercise to use any type of witchcraft, sorcery, enchantment, or pretend knowledge in any occult or craft of science shall, for any such offense, suffer imprisonment at the time of 1 whole year and shall be obliged to abscursion for his or her good behavior.
There you go. In Japan and Japan, there is no age of consent.
That explains so much.
Yeah, it really does.
What? Because it's
In the
It's
UK,
strange,
all
they
land
rented
must...
sucks. I mean, it's their law, you know?
Divorces are outlawed in the United Kingdom.
All land must be left to the eldest son. Since 1313, MPs are not allowed to don armor in Parliament. Those wishing to purchase a television must also buy a license. No cows may be driven down the roadway between 10 a.m. and 7 p.m. unless there is prior approval from the Commissioner of Police.
Oh, Jesus Christ. It is
It is
illegal.
illegal.
Go ahead.
There's a story here.
There's got to be. It is illegal for a woman to be topless in public except as a clerk in a tropical fish store. It is legal for 2 adult men to have sex in the same house as a third person. So, in other words, no threesomes. At least no 2 guys and 1 girl threesome.
Ooh, that just seems bad. Companies may vote in local elections.
Huh. Any persons found breaking a boiled egg at the sharp end will be sentenced to 24 hours in the village stocks enacted
Eggs
by
have a
Edward.
sharp end?
Trying to boil an egg at the sharp end. Where's the sharp end of an egg?
I found breaking a boiled egg at the sharp end. There's a sharp end?
That's what I'm saying. Where's the sharp end of an egg? Anal sex is prohibited.
Excluding Sundays, it is perfectly legal to shoot a Scotsman with a bow and arrow.
Yeah. Chelsea
You may not make out in public.
Chelsea pensioners may not be impersonated. There are some strange people. Speaking of strange, let's go ahead and end it with Australia. You know Australia's gotta have some fucked up shit.
Hi.
Yep.
Get it?
Muffin.
179.
That's right. In the middle of the show, we're gonna hear him ordering fast food after going to the gym.
30.
Would you like fries with that?
60, 70.
Supersized with a Diet Coke? Gotta watch your figure.
I'm not one.
The legal age for straight sex is 16, unless the person is in the care and custody of the older person, in which case it is 18.
What the fuck?
Only licensed electricians may change a light bulb.
Jesus.
Are you kidding me?
This is Australia.
It is illegal to wear hot pink pants after midday Sunday.
What?
A life sentence is 25 years, although that was repealed.
Children may not purchase cigarettes, but they may smoke them.
Wait, they could smoke cigarettes underage.
But they can't buy them.
Until the Port Arthur killings, it was legal to own an AK-47, but not legal to be gay.
Okay, that sounds more like somebody throwing in their own personal politics to that. Like, it's illegal to it was legal to own an AK-47. What does owning an AK-47 have to do with being gay or not being gay? That's just somebody saying, oh, it was okay to own a gun, but it wasn't okay to fuck dudes.
This might be a community edited.
I'm sure, yeah.
It is illegal to roam the streets wearing black clothes, felt shoes, and black shoe polish on your face, as these are the tools of a cat burglar.
Oh, you gotta love these laws, man.
Under Australian Communications Authority regulations, a modem can't pick up on the first ring.
There's gotta be a story behind that. Taxi cabs are required to carry a bale of hay in the trunk.
In Australia.
Yep. Wait a minute. What's this one here? Lawmakers are proposing a new law that will not allow anyone to come closer than 100 meters from a dead whale's carcass.
This law was proposed after footage was shot of tourists going amongst a feeding frenzy of sharks on a dead whale carcass in order to pet the sharks. Lawmakers, in order to protect people too stupid to protect themselves, are attempting to pass this law restricting how far away one might come to a dead whale. There already is a law that restricts how close one may come to a live whale, but no such law for a dead whale.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Some of these laws, you get it. It's just like older laws from a bygone time. You know.
Yeah, but they gotta still use them. They can't. They have
that one says it's recent. Like, it's a new law that they're proposing.
Right, it's proposed. It's not in effect yet, but it makes sense because people are doing that. Especially, again, we were talking about it earlier. The age of social media, where everybody's fucking posting everything under the sun. You know, every stupid act they can is on Instagram, on Twitter, on fucking Facebook, including going up to a dead whale carcass to catch a fucking shark frenzy and then try to pet them.
Yeah, like,
aren't you?
Not only are humans just as dumb as they've always been, but now they're inspiring another set of dumb people to do the same shit they did.
Look, I've said it before and I'll say it again. I have the solution to the world's problems. Just remove the warning labels and shit will sort itself out. Like these people, some of these mouth breathers are exactly why there are fucking warning labels on things like caution, contents are hot in a hot coffee cup.
Alright, so having read the dumb laws in Australia, I think it is time to sign off the After Hours.
Yeah, I think this one's done for the night. I was going to give a little recap to it, but I think we're good to go on that. Guys, thank you very much for joining us. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did in any capacity, hit that thumbs up button, like, share, comment, subscribe on Anchor.fm if you are checking us out, or on the Indie Quality Podcast. Make sure you hit that little support button. Any dollar will help. And, of course, check us out on our Patreon page. And, of course, you can get all this information in the description down below at our official website for Realm of the Mist. Eric, why don't you tell them where they can find you?
You can find me on Facebook at Eric J. Batista Sr. And well, I used to have an Xbox One, but not anymore, so I'm just down to a PS4. But it's Smokeburn44 on the PS4.
And Keith, Mr. Zepp, tell them where
You
they
can
can
find me on the Realm of the Mist website, and any Realm of the Mist podcast I happen to be on at the time.
And both are soon to be appearing in our upcoming... I was actually going to say it to you guys. We could talk about it on air real quick. Tomorrow night, obviously, we're going to be doing War of the Stars, a Star Wars podcast, John Martoli and myself. That's usually an hour podcast, and we were talking about Press A Gaming being a half-hour podcast. What if we finally give that inaugural podcast tomorrow night?
It will depend on where I am tomorrow night.
All right, we'll
if I'm back home, sure.
All right, we will discuss it, and we will let you guys know. But either way, check out all the other great quality podcasts of Realm of the Mist Entertainment, including It Had to Be Said with Venus. Episode 8 is going up as we speak. So, guys, enjoy it, and we will catch you on the next After Hours. Have a good night, guys.
You too.
Good night.